Our learning target today, we're going to start with our warm-up. Then we're going to talk about our project. Our I Can statement is I can produce a planned sketch for our Beyond the Frame project. In our warm-up, The Great Wave, the artist Hokusai, his artwork is a woodblock print that has been created with a color of indigo Persian blue. He has become famous for his landscapes and choice of palette of blue. You can see that he played with perspective and movement. Today we're going to talk about emphasis in art. It is a part of a design that catches the viewer eye and brings it to the focal point of the design. Created by using contrast in design, art elements that you can use to create emphasis, line, shape, color, texture, value, and space. Space in art refers to the path our eye follows when we look at a work of art. The purpose is to create unity in the artwork with eye travel. This can be achieved by using repetition, rhythm, and action. Examples are physical movement, juxtaposition, meaning subject in a freeze frame, and moving the viewer's eye. Movement in art refers to the distance between the area around and within shapes, forms, colors, and lines. You can create space with distance to show background, which is farthest from the viewer, middle ground, and foreground closest to the viewer. Positive space, the subject takes up an area, and negative space, which is void of the subject. Materials needed for this project is white drawing paper, no smaller than 8 by 11, a pencil, eraser, ruler, form of color pencils, markers, or crayons, black marker, reference image to help you work. If you work from a reference image, make sure that you look at a couple of images if you did not take that photo. Do not plagiarize the image. Our project objective is to create a 2D mixed media artwork using color, pencil, and Sharpie with a balanced composition using our elements used within the frame extending beyond the frame. Explore the use of color to create emphasis inside the frame and contrast through black and white design beyond the frame and movement. Directions for this project: choose your subject matter. Suggestions are insects, birds, sea animals. You're going to create your plan sketch. Next, you're going to draw 2 to 3 rough sketches, ideas of your artwork, what type of movement your subject is going to be creating within the work of art. Start with the outside frame. Then draw your subject and the environment overlapping your frame. Place your focal point in the rule of thirds. The rule of thirds, used frequently by photographers, states that if you divide any composition into thirds vertically and horizontally, then place key elements of your image either alongside these lines or at the junctions of them, you'll achieve a more pleasing arrangement, a more interesting and dynamic work of art. Use value and contrast and color to emphasize a focal point to create that movement. Make sure you also have movement of your subject. Creatively expand part of your drawing into and outside the frame. When you have your final idea approved by me, you begin your drawing on your good drawing paper. Draw lightly. Begin with your drawing of your frame on your paper. Look at the examples before you start. Begin drawing lightly inside your frame of your subject, then extend some to the background out of the frame. Once again, look at the examples to help. Using any form of color, you have start to color in your subject inside the frame. Then apply black marker to the subject, outline, and add detail. And to the area beyond the frame, this part will only be in black and white. You can use hatch lines, cross-hatch, stippling, or any other techniques to show value, change, and textures. Step 1, draw your frame. Step 2, draw lightly your subject with environments. Step 3, color your subject inside the frame only. Step 4, outside of the frame, only use black marker to add value and texture. Step 5, add black to your subject. This is what your drawing should look like when complete. And here are some examples to give you some ideas to help.